So I'm here at my work at Marion Tallgrass Trail, and this is just a little small wetland area that we have. It typically fills up quite a bit, but it's been kind of a dry summer, so at least there's a little bit of water. And I did a wetlands program just the other day, and I found a lot of cool macroinvertebrates. Of course, there's some green frogs and bullfrogs, and in the past I've seen some snapping turtles and soft shells actually that have occasionally hide in here. But I want to show you some of the other cool stuff that I found here around this little wetland. Some different kinds of wildlife and especially some wildflowers. So I found these banded garden spiders. Actually, I found kind of like a little clustered. And it was kind of funny when we were out here during the one program, somebody asked me, do these spiders usually stay in little colonies? And I said, no, these spiders typically like to stay by themselves. Then I found this cute little slender foxglove. Out of the time that I've worked here, I really haven't noticed this little flower. Now, I imagine it was probably been here for quite some time, but it was kind of buried in a lot of the thicker herbaceous vegetation, woody vegetation, so you really got to keep your eye out. Next, we have this broadleaf arrowhead, and also known as duck potato. The indigenous people would eat its tubers. Oh, look, some more cute little spiders. Aren't they lovely? And here's a new one for me. Actually, took me a little moment to identify it, but this is a square stem monkey flower. And I know I've seen another wetlands. I couldn't put my finger on it, so I will admit I had to use my good old iNaturalist app and had to do some investigating. But once I recognized the picture, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen you before. It's just really neat. I think it gets its name from it because it does have like a monkey face appearance. And on the way back to my car, I had to take this footage of these cedar waxwings. There's actually a giant flock of them, but there's just these few that kind of stuck by. I think they're cute. And then you can see these sawtooth sunflowers. These are great plants for monarchs, especially when the monarchs are migrating through. A great nectar-bearing plant. So I hope you enjoyed my little adventure. And if you're out here in Marion, Ohio, Marion Tallgrass Trail, explore this little wetland region, and you'll be very surprised of all the unique things that you can find.